You there, Edgar called to the maid with the tray of drinks. Are you embarrassed by what we're talking about? No, Duke Collins, the maid replied with her head low. See, I never understand why some people try to make talking about sex so taboo. You and I are in the comfort of our home. It's not like I would make this the topic of conversation at a party or discuss sex with others, but when I am with you, I should be able to say these things without you blushing like crazy. Look at me, he said in a stern tone. Things like this must be easy for you to discuss, as you might have indulged in such activities during all hours of the day to the point where you have no shame now, Alessandra replied, still refusing to look at him. I am not a man whore, Alessandra. Yes, I am not a virgin, but that does not mean I am what you are imagining. You don't have to be engaging in a lot of sex in order to be talking about it so openly. If not you, who else would I have this conversation with? I don't mind discussing it with you, but not when there are others around, said Alessandra. Very well. We should have a lengthy discussion tonight when I come to our bedroom. Maybe a few demonstrations to help you ease you out of being so shy with this topic. What? These words made Alessandra look up at Edgar in shock. You didn't think you would be sleeping away from your husband every night, did you? I gave you privacy because of your father's death and for you to adapt to your new surroundings. However, I intend to sleep with my wife tonight. Alfred, should I be offended that she is looking at me like that? Edgar looked to the butler for an answer. No, I think you have just broken her. I told you to take it easy on the young woman. Not everyone speaks what is on their mind like you. Alfred was tempted to smack Edgar on the back of his head for suddenly talking about sex. The atmosphere in the dining room was now like a storm had blown in and ruined the peaceful vibe between the two as they were getting to know each other. Specifically, it was a storm named Edgar. It was a practice in today's society to not have women discussing sexual activities in public. The ones brazen enough to do so were frowned upon and judged by other women. Alfred thought it to be ridiculous that it became a thing for parents to keep their daughters in the dark about what married couples do when they are alone. They leave their daughters unprepared for what is to happen, and if the wedding night is disastrous or painful for them, the young women think it is normal, as they know no better, and they are told not to talk about it with anyone. As much as Alfred liked Edgar being open and honest with Alessandra, the conversation was not something his old ears wanted to hear. Have you truly not asked anyone about sex? Or at least secretly read dirty books because you were curious? Edgar asked Alessandra. Alessandra thought about it briefly and recalled the one time she had talked about sex with someone, but then she was warned not to say anything about what she was told. There was one time I caught a maid and the coachman naked in the stables, and I had no idea what they were doing, so I asked Maria. Of course it was him. Edgar rolled his eyes.
Hey, I'm Alessandra. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of The Duke's Masked Bride.